Good job, Sea Wolf Pack. That is correct, Squatched. How you doing, Squatched? Hope you're doing good. Hello, Cranston. You were just checking the schedule to see what's up when it went live. I am not the most incredibly consistent person in terms of pretty much anything. Coffee, tea, or me? I try to go live at around the same time. Just, you know, I just got busy doing one thing and then another, and then I was drinking my coffee, and then I saw the Imaginary Friend was live, and I went and I was hanging out over there. So I do try to be consistent, but I also don't stress too much over it. Oh yeah, they're very fast. Depending on what the item is. Some items take a little longer to ship out than others. All right, we have pre-rolls. Cha-ching. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. If you are a Monday through Friday person with your work schedule, you're almost there. You got this. I believe in you.
Welcome to the fart zone.
What? Serenadia, thank you so much. We just got started and we're in ads. No.
Welcome
I
to the fart zone.
I wish there was a way to tell people, like, not yet. Can you wait like 2 more minutes?
Welcome to the fart zone.
I'm sorry about the ads.
Welcome to the fart zone. 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 Welcome to the fart zone.
Well, it gives me time to do all of this. Oh, mods, if you didn't know, we're just gonna pick a sticky note. I think today we will do cheese for the readers. And that way, they don't have to try to pick a sticky note. Aw, cutie mousy. You know what I mean? Like, we'll do cheese today. Like, yesterday we did Spam. How you doing? Hi, Fairy. Readers, if you can hear me and the ads aren't blasting at you. Thanks for joining us. We're still getting started today. Oh, yeah. And we're out. Look, how many times have I shouted someone out when I meant to raid them? You're good. And then they see the shout out and I ruin it. Yeah, Saucy. How you doing, Saucy? I hope you're good.
The inner machinations of my mind
Hi, Ba.
are an enigma.
How you doing, Ba? How's the little? I'm glad your stuff got to you success. What? Excuse you. We are not even on screen. Thank you, though. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for gifting Serenadia a tier 1 sub. Well, now, Serenadia, you can post a link anytime you want, and I think the ads are over, but you shouldn't. You'll have no ads for the next 30 days. Hi. Welcome in, everyone. I am 9.5. If you've never been here before, I am called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. Get it? We do a lot of crocheting here. We raise a lot of money for charities. Specifically, we work a lot with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and also with Starlight Children's Foundation. Although we do have a fundraiser coming up for Big Table in mid-March, and I'm excited to do a first sort of official fundraiser for them. I've been streaming for 6 years. We're about to celebrate 2 years of partner and my birthday at the end of the month. On the 31st, we have front page promotion from noon to 8 p.m. Pacific. There is Saran's link tree. And do you want, and I know sometimes you have to raid and run, do you want Mint Sparkle? So yeah, we're going to be celebrating this weekend, or not this weekend, 2 weekends from 3 weekends. 1, 2, 3. 3 weekends from this weekend. Not this weekend. Not the next weekend after that, but the weekend after that. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. Is today a disco day? I think, I mean, it could be Thrash Metal Thursday, but I don't know. Thrash Metal might be a bit intense. You got it. I kind of felt like that was your choice before, but you know, you could always change your mind. Hi, Keychain Maker. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. So, I'm going to continue working on these placemats for a little bit today. You're totally a creature of habit. That's okay. That's totally okay. Did you come with the raid, Keychain Maker? I think I saw that you followed offline the other day. Thank you for that. Follows are appreciated. We're very close to 10K followers. We're less than 400 away from 10K. So, if you're a fiber artist, you should definitely come around when we celebrate 10K because we're going to be giving away a Texas Hula Cherry yarn bowl that I commissioned from him forever ago in anticipation of hitting this milestone. So you did not come in from the raid. You came in with the note to your phone. Oh, the notification. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So this is, the thing at the top,
to the fart
another
zone.
raid. Random art. Thank you so much. The thing at the top of the screen. I'll explain that in a minute.
Welcome to the fart zone.
I was trolling pics last night.
Welcome to the fart zone.
Welcome to the fart zone, raiders. How's it going? You're our second read of the day. Thank you so much. And we get to do 2 sticky notes. Welcome in. We've only been live for 10 minutes and we've had 2 reads. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. How was your stream, Random Art? And that's a first time chat. Let's go. That means we get to do the read video. If we get a first time chat or a new follow from a raid, then we get to do the raid video. Oh, so what was your previous username? Random Art, were you doing... I'm just taking a stab in the dark here. Random Art? on stream. Also, Soren, tell us what you were up to. Let me drop you a follow. And did you come from just like looking for makers and crafting, or are you Creator Club? Are you Artists and Makers Creator Club? If you're not, you should be if you're doing art on stream. Everybody who does art and making and crafting and creative stuff. You had a golden S dragon on the go. About to take a picture. You'll share here after. Please go right ahead. Art journaling. Very cool. Bear Mail! Hi, Bear Mail. How are you? I am so happy to see you. Yay, Bear Mail. Of course I remember you. Yay! I'm sorry you lost your old account, but it's so lovely to see you. Of course I do. Thank you so much for coming in and following with your new account. I really appreciate you. I hope you've been well. How's your new year going? Did we get a fancy shout out? My mod actions aren't showing. I'm sure we already did one for both of these lovely individuals. Yeah, because I followed you, Random Art. And I've been following Serenadia forever. Woo! That's a link. Oh, that's very cool. Ooh, I like that. That is very cool. I need an ooh sound on my dashboard or my my stream deck. So welcome in Random Art readers. Welcome in Serenadia readers. I'm 9.5. We do have a raid video. I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling. You have no clothes on. No. Get supported, nerd.
No flipping way. You didn't do it.
Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody.
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? She went so hard.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
I didn't mean to press the button, and I pressed the button. And I was like, well, let's just roll with it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raids. So if you have links you want to share, we love that. Just Random Art, let us know when you're ready, because posting links directly to the chat is a sub perk. You know, it's not that I don't want people to be able to share their links. It's that I've had a lot of bots or like children that like to come in and be like, YouTube link. I'm like, really? Come on now. Hi, C-. How are you? Maggie is asking to go outside. Let's see here. Maggie's one of my 3 dogs. We have 3 dogs, 2 cats, live in the Pacific Northwest. I have 3 kids. Hubs and I own and operate a nerd shop called Pantheon Comics and Games. We sell TCGs, TTRPGs, comic books, and manga. And you've had better days, but it's okay. Well, Z-. Hopefully we can help cheer you up. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's got to go potty. So I'm going to go let my dog out. Who let my dog out? Me. I'm going to let my dog out. And let's get to know Random Art. And Random Art, tell us what you were up to. Serenadia is awesome. So Random Art followers, follow Serenadia. Serenadia followers, follow Random Art. And what else? I'll give you the maze game. That one's not as because I'm going to have to let her out. And then I'm going to have to wait for her to do her business. And then I'm going to have to let her back in. Okay, let's do maze game. I know we just got started. Before we do that real quick, I don't think it's an emergency yet. She's not whining or anything. So please don't stress on her behalf. She's all right. I'm going to let her out, though, because she's definitely letting me know she wants to go outside. This is hilarious, and I might leave it like that. I might leave it like that for a while, actually. Pix has a new website, pixstitch.ca. Go check it out. So, mods, if you didn't hear me saying this before, we're just going to pick a sticky for Raiders for the day. Today's Raider sticky is cheese. Okay, fine. I'll say it. And you. Not know you, but and you, Karen.
Many grateful thanks to it, Robot Wizard 122 for my
Oh.
sub gift. Officially 2 years, whoop whoop.
Oh my goodness, Bex. Oh, Bex, I gotta go let my dog outside. I love you so much. Can I do 2 big red rubber chicken squawks? Can you hang out for a minute? Are you gonna be here for a minute? Thank you so much. And huge thank you, seriously. Is it this?
Building Robot Wizard firmware, version 1.2.2. For me, I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn.
I love you.
Big, long,
Thank you,
nice.
Bex.
It has the juice.
It has the juice.
I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's corn. I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing. And when I tried it with butter, everything changed.
Thank you, Robot Wizard, for that gift sub for Bex. Bex, welcome back for 2 years. I really, really appreciate those multi-month gift subs. Are so kind. Hi, Nomi. What's going on today? There's so much happening. Hold on. I love you guys. I would apologize for being late today, but I know what'll happen. I already know what'll happen. All right. This is a cute game. Get my face out of here. It's a very cute game. Please have fun playing the maze game until I come back. I'm just going to let my dog outside because, of course, she didn't want to go out with the puppies earlier. She decided that now is the time to need a potty break just after I got started. So I'll be back in a little bit. And thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Nomi, I hope you're good. How you feeling? I hope you're feeling all right, friend. I love you. All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Another one.
Oakley dokley, everybody. We're gonna end the maze game here in about, I'm gonna do like a 5-second countdown, okay? Hi, Rackwack. How you doing? Waggly Aphid is here, waggling around. Oh, I love you, Nomi. I am sorry that you're still on, you know, that you're not feeling 100% yet, but, you know, and I understand what you mean about not being able to, like, just stick around in bed. You gotta finally just kind of try to get up and start moving around and stuff. Hi, Maz. Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Miro with 101. Keychain Maker, which is our friend Bear Mail, with 18. Congratulations. Never mind the fact that there's some people with negative scores. That just means you were helping too much instead of worrying about yourself, right?
This is not a
Wait,
train.
what?
Another one, another one, another one, another one.
Another one. Thank you, Maz. Thank you. You're so sweet, Maz. Thank you. I appreciate you. That is okay. Now, how are you guys soloing hype trains? Explain this to me, because it doesn't happen in every channel. I don't know how to say this name. Onzehu it. Onzehu it. Onzehui. I don't know. I don't. Qua it. Nate DeGreat 76. Bitter Seeds. Sibriarla and Kesla 007. Thank you so much, Maz, for gifting those tier 1 subs to those amazingly lucky individuals. Please remember, chat. Thank your gifter. Thank your gifter. Just like Bex did when don't think I forgot. Bex resubbed for 2 heckin' years, courtesy of Robot Wizard 122. Very, very good Twitch etiquette to thank your gifter when you get a gift sub. Even if you can't do it right then, like the next time you come into chat, if you remember. And like, you know, I'm not sitting there keeping track of who thanks gifters and who doesn't. But I do notice when people do. So thank you for that. I appreciate the gift subs, and it is such a kind thing to do. No! What?
Bottom of my heart.
Imaginary friend. You used your prime, imaginary friend. Don't forget to use your Bezos Box Flava. I love you. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Z- earlier. Thank you very much. What is going on? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Woo! You have quacks in your channel, Kim. We have farts over here. Just farts. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Wacky Apex. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay.
Thanks for the
You goblins. Completed level 3. That means a onesie. A wheel of onesie. A whimsical wheel of onesie. A completed level 5 hype train opens up the redeem to spin the wheel. 9-po thrashes if you got them. Thank you so much, Maz. I love you so much. It's not time though. I need to get that out of there. I keep forgetting. Remind, re-encapsulate Mariah. Thank you. No! Stop it! It's time to get back in your ice block, Mariah. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 175 bits with the reverse reverb fart, Maz. Kim, you get 4 rubber chicken squawks. And there was another 200 bits before that I think was the first Mariah.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Thank you so much. Squatched, thank you. Thank you guys for the hype train. I really appreciate it. And at least you let it out again, Maz. I do appreciate that you had some consideration. Didn't just leave me sitting there hanging, frozen, waiting for somebody to let it out. Better out than in, chat. Waggly Aphid, thank you for the on-screen celebration. Let's see. Seawolf Pack, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Maz, thank you for the It's Time, I think. And Squatched, thank you for the choo-choo. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you guys complete a level 5, you do get to spin the whip wheel. The redeem becomes available, and whoever gets to it first gets to have me spin the whip wheel. You know what I've even thought about is making that... I don't know. Robot Wizard said he thought it should be one. Yay! We love Vile Mods. Shout out to Vile Mods. Box of chocolate bunnies. Woo! Queen of the Banshee, I am Hartman, and Glitter Girl Rev TV. Vile Mods also a Starlight supporter and does like all these cool Nerf mods. Thank you so much, Miss Capri Kel. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. That's very, very kind. Such a lovely and generous thing to do for people who, you know, may or may not be able to afford a stub, but, you know, you're just giving them that access to our emotes, ad-free viewing, all that good stuff. What else happened? Like mother, like daughter. Garlic for you, Miss Capri Kel. Thank you. Did Maz say what? Sticky note? I might have missed it. And then we need to do rubber. We've already squeezed a rubber chicken, so it's time for club first. It's time for a lot of things. It's time for a lot of things, you guys. Okay, so, all right. Miss Capri Kel, thank you again. So very kind. And it's not my birthday yet. Steak, if I had it. I'm sorry. I got fish, ham, spam, squid, broccoli, salmon, cabbage, bell pepper, and cheese. Spam. Okay. Spamity spam spam. All right. Well, now what else is happening? There's so much. Okay. Thank you, Maz. Thank you, Miss Capri Kel. Thank you. Club first. So when we squeeze a rubber chicken for the first time, and we have to do imaginary friend has 4. There's a lot of things. I'm in the weeds. I'm in the weeds, chat. Hey, could you guys? Hey, does anybody have a second to go water table 4? And you know what? Actually, if you could you take their drink order? I'm so sorry. I know you're busy too. But I'm like really getting buried here. Okay. They just gave me 2 new tables. We're a pooled house. Go take their drink order. All right. Ready? This is for yes, chef. We chef. This is behind hot plate corner. Coming through. I need hands. Dying in the window. Okay. Bex. 2 whole heckin' years for our friend Bex and MT, who is such an incredibly generous and kind soul who has done so much for this channel and for our charities. Bex, you are amazing. I'm really happy to see you. Reverb and Megaphone, thank you. And whether or not you have a sub badge matters not to me, but a lot of those months of sub were you subscribing yourself. And thank you guys for the hype train. And Ella, you are not allowed to tell me any different, Ella. I'm giving you a free wheel spin. Ella! Ionas! Okay, ready? This is for Bex. I do what I want, Ella. I love you. Okay, ready? Go. I don't know. We need to time it. Can somebody please time this one? Preach, Mr. Chicken. Big Red. Time this one, okay? Are you ready? Tell me when you're ready. Crank it! Or turn it down. I probably should have said that first. I usually do. Tell me when you're ready, somebody with a timer. Who's gonna time it? Ready! Cranston says go. Ready, go! mercy. Thank you so much. Dragon Snare. Let's all welcome Dragon Snare. Thank you to Robot Wizard for that gift sub for Bex. And that was because that was a 2-year resub. Thank you so much. And we had our friend, imaginary friend, come in and use the Prime sub, the power of Prime. Haven't heard that? My boys were really into Dragon Tales for a minute there. Really into Dragon Tales. I don't think that it was the original. We were watching it on probably Netflix or something like that. Kim, who I got to hang out with this morning, and it was delightful, and you should all be following our friend Imaginary Friend. Whose name I get to put on our Patreon slide at the end of stream when I finally get around to updating it amongst other people. Kim, thank you so much for using your Prime and supporting the channel with your Bezos bucks. If you enjoy quacking, you definitely, I was quacking up in there this morning. That was one of the reasons I was late to stream, but that's not Kim's fault. I just didn't want to get out of my chair. I was enjoying my coffee. You were not following Kim? Please, everybody, follow Imaginary Friend. It's so much fun over there. Ready? We do 4 for you. 4 rubber chicken squawks, Kim. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel. You're awesome. Ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Yeah! If I had a duck, I would wah, wah. If I had a little duck thing, I would do that, but I don't. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Am I caught up on, I think I'm caught up on sticky notes and rubber chicken squawks and stuff. We just need to talk about Club first. So the first time every day that we squeeze a rubber chicken, and yes, that's pretty much guaranteed to happen every single stream. Sometimes immediately even. We get to talk about St. Jude. This is an initiative from St. Jude to give streamers the space to bring up what St. Jude does in sort of a more casual and brief way once a stream. And have a background campaign running so that people can support St. Jude year-round, whether they are participating in an organized fundraising event or not. Because St. Jude operates primarily on individual donations, on contributions from people like those of you who have donated to St. Jude over the years while we've been fundraising for them. I really love the organization for a lot of reasons. Their attention to detail with how they care for patients is it's actually really, really impressive, to the point where they will make sure that, for example, one of the donation, how would you describe this? It's like your $100 donation can cover a little red wagon. We made a little red wagon. It's right up there. You guys bought me a little red wagon to stash my charity mementos in up there. And we're going to try and make that a little bit more, a little easier to see in the background when I rearrange some things and change up this space down here. But the wagons are one of the many ways that they try to, as much as they can, give kids at the hospital some semblance of a normal childhood, some normalcy. Like, it's comfortable, it's fun, because they can ride around in them and even sleep in them if they want. Keychain Maker, thank you so much, aka Bear Mail. Thank you for coming in. That's okay, don't worry. And I really honestly feel like little things like that might not seem like that big of a deal, but they really help when families are going through one of the most difficult things you can possibly imagine, i.e. their child having a life-threatening illness. And they don't just treat cancer there. They also research and treat sickle cell. So thank you very much, everybody, for giving me a moment of your time to talk about St. Jude and what they do. I love them. I'm wearing my Play Live hoodie today, and I am a big fan of the organization for a lot of reasons, including that they have really made a huge effort to support us in our fundraising efforts as streamers. If you have any questions about fundraising for them, let me know. We do a St. Jude Creative Season team fundraiser every year with our team, Quirky Cluckers, and you would be welcome to join us. And that doesn't happen until October. So if you are interested in joining us for that, you have plenty of time to plan and think about what you might want to do for something like that. We had a really amazing fundraising season for creative, and we also did a community auction, and the blanket that I've been working on, if you guys have seen me working on the St. Jude blanket, was my contribution to the auction, and our amazing friend Becca _ thank you, Cranston, Becca _ MTBC bid on it and said, yeah, I'll exchange a donation that covers a week's worth of meals for a St. Jude family for this blanket that you're going to spend probably hundreds of hours on. And Becca's a crocheter. She could easily just ask me for the chart, but she wanted this blanket that I made, and I love her so much, and she's so amazing. What? All right. This is what you get. What you get, Chris.
There's a mayor in town, always wears a frown, but he's known around for the funniest sounds.
Sing along if you know the words.
Chris is his fame, but I hear him all the day, pooping all the way. Chris the Poopin' Mayor. He's our town's new slayer. Everywhere he goes,
there's a wind that blows. Oh, I thought it was wind, it's breeze.
In the council meetings, they hear the mayor's greetings, but the sound they're dreading just keeps on spreading. He signs the city laws with those awkward pauses, they applaud. But then the pooping starts again. Chris the Poopin' Mayor. He's our town's new slayer. Everywhere he goes, there's a breeze that blows.
I wouldn't want to insult the robots, Chris. The robots worked really hard for like 35 seconds to like make this song.
In the council meetings, they hear the mayor's greetings, but the sound they're dreading just keeps on spreading. He signs the city laws with those awkward pauses, they applaud. But then the pooping starts again. Chris the Poopin' Mayor. He's our town's new slayer. Everywhere he goes,
there's a breeze that blows. What are you doing? Thank you so much, Chris. That's ridiculous. That's out of control. The robots got real fancy at the end of this one. Thank you, Chris. Wait, does it keep going? Yeah. Some of the robot songs never end. They're like, we're not done yet. Oh, no. Look, I'm just happy if people enjoy themselves in here and I can put a smile on their faces, quite honestly. And yes, I do this full time for a living, so I'm very thankful when people are capable and willing to do things like that. Do we want to listen to it again? It's so much fun. I love it.
9.
So catty. Thanks, Jay. I'll totally play it again. I could listen to that song like 6 times in a row. Oh my goodness, it's too funny. We like actually okay, here. Would you like to hear my card shop simulator song instead? I could play that for you. I never remember We have a few bit redeem things, but I just never think to do stuff specifically for like certain amounts because I'm like, oh, I'm happy if people just do this much. You know what I mean? 5,000 bits is a lot. That's so much support. Thank you so much. Hey, thanks for paying my garbage bill for the next quarter. I know that's not sexy, but you know, this is how I make a living. So thank you for helping me, you know, support my family and feed my kids and like really important stuff so that I can keep doing this instead of having to devote myself to some line of work that I don't care about. I mean, and people do that and they're happy to compartmentalize and they go to a job, but then they also have their passions and hobbies on the side. There's nothing wrong with that either. There are some expensive sound alerts you could play. No, we don't need to point that out. That's fine. It's fine. What do I have in here? We already played Mary Buttmiss today. Here's this. Look, let's play this one.
Got a Twitch streamer.
Here's another robot song. Always spreading love,
keeping spirits high.
She's like a crazy rubber chicken, no lie.
Brightening up your day.
Your day. Gonna make you fly. Only if you want to, though.
Making crochet dreams come true.
Every creation, something beautiful and new.
Supporting,
Don't do that's all I do.
spreading
Kindness and love, all for you. I really should have given you the party emote scene. Chris, I really appreciate you. Thank you, dude. Spreading kindness and love all for you. That was my all kidding aside, Shakira is pretty what do the children say now? It's not rocks, it's not she's rad. Those are all old people terms now. She slays.
Yeah! Yeah!
Come on, give me the Pix one.
Yeah!
I love you, Donnie. Move over.
Yes, queen, slay.
There we go. Yas, queen. Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. See, this is why, Ella, I feel like we it's perfectly all right if we go over to this screen and we spin the wheel, and we also need to spin the wheel of onesie from that hype train. Thank you guys so much. Here, we'll do the onesies first. Interact. We'll do the wheel of onesie first. Last night I was a chicken. What'll it be today? Oh, it's a bird theme. Psyduck. Okay. Psyduck and a whip wheel spin. A whip wheel spin. So this is something we just recently started doing. Yes, every single one of the wedges on this wheel is a separate project. Baby Gengar. Gengar fans rejoice. Baby Gengar. This is the little Gengar, not the big Gengar. Okay, perfect. So I'll be wearing a Pokemon onesie. I'll be crocheting a Pokemon theme today. Yes, exactly, Miss Caprico. So if you guys don't know about the big Pokemon, once upon a time, very foolishly, 9.5 offered if we could get to 500 concurrent sub points, which at the time felt very like, it didn't feel unreachable. It just felt like something that probably wasn't going to happen quickly. Well, in the streamer handbook, it says in bold letters right on the first page, never challenge chat. Because I said, if you guys get us to 500 concurrent sub points, and this was before we were partnered or any of that, I will make a life-size Gengar. So this project has been in the works since October of 2021. And I made a body. It's upstairs. It has become a chaise for my daughter. She loves to lay on it. It's like a body pillow now. It wasn't, I didn't really feel like it was the right shape to begin with, but I was just going to roll with it because it was so huge and I spent so much time on it. And you might think like, my God, why wouldn't you just try to figure out how to use that thing? It's so enormous. But again, like I said, I'm happy that she likes to use it as a cushion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kim, Gengar is 4'11". We have community members who are the same height as this Pokemon. Adult community members who are roughly the same height as this Pokemon. So, Gengar's 4'11", and your mom was that height, yeah. And you know, he's certainly kind of got this like sort of ovoid shape, almost egg-like. And then he has the spikes and he has a tail and whatever. But I'm thinking I need to make this into a little bit more simple of a shape to make the project less daunting. Did anybody know that there are like 6 or 7 types of procrastinators? There's like the dreamer, the worrier, the perfectionist, all these different types of procrastinators. And I was looking at the list and I saw a type. Anybody want to take a guess at what my type of procrastinator is? Yeah, there's 7 different types of procrastination. I was going to look that up, but I never got around to it. Or 6 or 7, something like that. Not procrastinators, procrastination. Anybody want to guess what mine is? 6 common types of procrastination include the perfectionist, the dreamer, the worrier, the crisis maker, the rebel, and the overdoer. Hi, it's me. I sign up for so many things. I sign up for too many things. I'm like, I'll do this and I'll do that and I can do that and I'll do that and you need some help. I'll do that. 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 I was like, oh, like I was so called out, drinking my coffee. Well, you can be more than one type, I think, too. Because I would say dreamer is also one that I have a problem with because I think I'm going to start all these great projects and then I don't follow through on them. Because I just love the idea of starting new projects. What if you're 6 out of 6? Then you're an uber procrastinator. So then the perfectionist is another thing. I go, well, I'm not going to be able to do that exactly the way that I want to do it. So I think that probably a lot of us are a mix of these. Perfectionists, driven by a need for everything to be flawless, they often get stuck planning and never start a task due to fear of making mistakes. I think probably all of us have experienced that at some time. Dreamer focuses on grand ideas and visions, but struggles to translate them into concrete actions, often getting lost in the planning stage. Worrier, anxiety-driven, they avoid tasks due to excessive worry about potential negative outcomes or failure. Crisis maker thrives under pressure, intentionally delaying tasks until the last minute to feel motivated by the rush. Rebel, resistant to authority and expectations. They may deliberately procrastinate as a form of defiance. I think a lot of us have that last minute one. Because there's a time when we don't think we're going to be able to pull something off, but we do. And so so there's a part of your brain that goes, ooh, I'm capable of pulling things off at the last minute. It felt pretty great that I managed to do it. But like, why put yourself through that? Which one be like, I'm missing X material, goes to buy the things, buys $50 of materials, but fails to get the one thing that is missing and the whole point of shopping in the first place. I would say that's probably the dreamer, maybe, because you're already trying to start a different project before you even got the things to do the project that you wanted to do. Overdoer takes on too much responsibility and gets overwhelmed, leading to procrastination due to feeling overloaded. You do that to your husband, you'll procrastinate on purpose when he's being a turd. I think we're all a mix of all these things probably, but what this can help you with, right? Like it's not to say like these labels are necessarily like hard and fast or anybody should feel like they have to pick one of these. But if something in those descriptions resonates with you as something that you struggle with, it's an opportunity for you to work on it. It's not, you shouldn't be like, oh, don't be fatalist about it. Say, oh, wow, that is totally a tendency I have. How could I combat that? And for example, I read up on the overdoer. There's a word, it's a really important word, and it exists in every language. And I need to use it more often, and that word is no! And I need to say it to myself. Yet. As much as I need to say it to anybody else. So, because I'll volunteer for things without somebody even directly asking me because I want to help. I like feeling like I'm being helpful. I love the feeling when other people volunteer help for me. But I have a hard time accepting that help sometimes. Well, I should say I have a hard time soliciting help. I think I've gotten better about accepting help over the years. Restaurant work actually taught me that lesson. That nobody can, like, for example, if you're getting just smacked in your section, don't tell yourself and everyone else that you can keep going and keep taking more tables and just keep going. And eventually it's all going to fall apart. It'll fall off the rails. So no is a very hard word for a lot of people. It's hard to say when you love to help others because you know how much it means to them. You blame the shopping cart not carrying over the top next day. You spent 3 days building the cart and the stuff from the first 2 days disappeared, but you didn't notice because this is the first website that resets the cart on the clock, flips the table, sets the cart on fire, shoves it down the hill towards a fireworks factory. No, I don't know how to say that. Umlaut O, Miro. No is especially hard for people, socialized girl. I did read something that said like, oh, you must have low self-esteem if you're this. And I'm like, I don't know if that's it. I do like feeling like helpful. I feel like I just like the idea that somebody else is being helped. I don't know. Because I know how important help can be when you really need it and how much of a relief it is, especially if somebody helps you when you didn't even have to ask, when they anticipate that you need help with something or they volunteer without having to be requested. It says, I'm thinking of you. I want to help you. You don't even have to ask me. I'm here and I'm ready and I'm willing. You know what I mean? So I feel like helping others is like my love language, but I also get frustrated if there's something I need help with and I've tried to ask, or I'm clearly struggling and people don't take notice. That can be hard for me because I'll be like, well, this is something I would gladly do for you. If I saw you struggling like this, I would help you without even having to be asked. But the problem with that is people are not mind readers and you can't expect them to just know what you need. So you need to learn to communicate it effectively. So sitting around and waiting for somebody to help you is not the way. You were clearing out the office today and the orgs that you've been giving everything to were like, hey, been a while. And you were like, yeah, I'm moving south. And they were like, but we have this great new project that you'll be great for. Oh boy. It's such a good feeling to take something off someone's plate. It really is. The reason we like to volunteer to help is because we struggle to ask and think others struggle as well. Yeah, true. You spent 30 minutes telling them no, plus 5 years of reasons why you're never saying yes to them again. No, it's true. Helping others is awesome, but don't want to overstep boundaries. And that includes your own boundaries. That includes what you are capable of doing. Because after a point, not only will you just not be capable of completing all of those tasks in the time frame that they need to be done and stuff like that. But it will become extremely difficult for you to prioritize the importance of all the different tasks because there's so many of them. You're just in overwhelm mode constantly. So that's something I'm working on this year, is not overcommitting myself. So for example, I'm pulling back a little bit on the spring stream for Mario Day, and I'm doing Big Table instead. I'll still do a short fundraiser at the beginning of March, but it's not going to be like the big to-do like we normally do. And I'm going to try to devote more of my time to Starlight in early December. And the same thing goes for St. Jude Play Live. I probably will not be running a huge campaign myself for Play Live. In fact, you know, I might broach the idea once. We'll talk in the Discord server once we get a Team Quirky Cluckers Discord server going. I love the idea of offering people a team campaign for Play Live, but I feel like our team is better suited to creative season. And then that's more our area of expertise. So, your tagline for 2025 is not my monkeys, not my problem. Yeah, whip wheel for the win. Yeah, we already did that. And we're gonna get to work on an old Pokemon project. Gotta go. It's time to hop in the water tank at therapy. Flava, have a really great therapy session. Physical therapy. I love you, and you're amazing. And thanks so much for being here, friend. Not my circus, not my monkeys, but I've definitely seen those clowns. You love Mario Day, honest? Grumbles? Because I know why. I know why. I'm sorry, Emerald. I love you. Please, everybody, make sure you make Emerald feel special on her birthday. She deserves it. If you send your clowns to Raven, Raven will give them pet monkeys, an extra Red Bull. Well, yeah, I mean, jesters are clowns, and that's what y'all are always doing all over the place over there at twitch.tv/artandjest. And Art and Jest is the worst one of them all, and also the best one at the same time. The worst and the best, all right, like just in.
I'm well behaved.
Yes, we know.
Totally innocent.
So you say, just smushed all together. And every time I go in there, it just turns into a thing where suddenly my YouTube channel link is pinned to the top of chat. And did you guys know that Brenda has a YouTube? It's gonna become a war. Maybe we just here, you know what? Maybe instead, like maybe we do hold on. I have an idea. We do this. We go like this. Please do visit pickstitch.ca. And what is with Canadian, man, the war of support. Here. Oh, okay. For all your Shavanarchy, normal art stream needs. There we go. YouTube.com/artandjust for all your Shavanarchy normal art stream needs. Okay, this is what happens when you try. This is what will happen to you, chat. If you think that you're gonna come in and or I'm gonna come in and just innocently resubscribe and maybe cheer a couple of tiny little biddies, and then you're just gonna sit there and you're gonna talk about me for like 5 or 10 freaking minutes straight. And I'm sitting there and I'm just waiting, for the conversation to go back to something else besides me and my YouTube channel. But Brenda's also very close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is like the level 2 monetization. And I don't know if she's even applied for level 1. But regardless, passive income from things like a YouTube channel is huge for people who are creatives and do content, in addition to whatever else they do creatively for a living. So it's a no-brainer. Go subscribe over there because it's free and it will help. And if you can pull up a playlist and make sure the watch hours, because we have everything else. We just need subscribers on our YouTube, and Brenda was kind enough to point that out. And every time that Brenda points it out, I get at least a few subscribers to the YouTube, sometimes like dozens, which is incredibly helpful. And I'm super appreciative, all kidding aside, because I'll tell you, we can't do this by ourselves. It doesn't make sense. You know, I'm really fortunate to share this platform as well as others with Brenda. Brenda inspired me to like revamp my Patreon and start working on that and kind of direct more traffic that way, and has been an awesome resource and is always very happy to help people if they have questions and things. I know, and it's extremely, you know, I mean, it's not like it's unusual in this corner of the platform, but it's not necessarily the norm everywhere. And we have to remember to be very grateful for what we've built here in the makers and crafting and art section of the platform. It's really something else. And if any of you stream art, making, crafting, creative stuff, please, I encourage you, please join the Creator Club. There's some awesome resources. We had an amazing seminar in there the other day, led by one of our Twitch staff, Nilo, all about analytics and how to navigate them and what do the different analytics mean. And Nilo even like, you know, Nilo was like, hey, and you know, this analytic, it's really not that important. Like, it's something, it can tell you something, but it's just information. You know, like that kind of stuff, even for me, right? I've been doing this for 6 years. It's helpful to have like some reminders and some additional explanations and to kind of understand, again, this is like, even if it's review, it's not a bad thing. And especially to be part of the conversation with other people and hear their perspective regarding things like, you know, viewership numbers, etc. And one thing we were talking about in there is, you know, Nilo said, there's so many people on this platform that do amazing things and are super successful, and they're affiliate. They're not partner. And that does not mean that their content and their channel isn't great. So even Twitch staff will tell you, like, yes, partner has some advantages. It has some benefits. Yes, there are things that are good about it that you should certainly pursue it if you want to, but it's not the be all. And in fact, for many of us, it is merely one step in our journey, and you need to consider it a milestone rather than a destination. So it was really cool. And those opportunities are also available through the guilds. Been here 9 years streaming a rocking affiliate with lots of love in the community. And you can qualify as an affiliate now for the additional revenue share. So like in terms of if you're doing this as a profession, yes, partner could maybe get you some additional opportunities because a company might look at you and go, purple checkmark, yippee. But it's not, I had plenty of people approach me to work with them as an affiliate. It's not going to stop people from asking to work with you or to collaborate with you or any of that. I'm going to go put a Psyduck onesie on, and then we can start a timer to work on the Gengar, the baby Gengar, not the big Gengar. I know that some of you are like, what? Gengar? No, not that Gengar, the other Gengar. Thank you guys all for being here. How close are we to ads? It's like 26 minutes out. I won't be long. I just need to go grab Psyduck onesie. I feel so lucky to be able to, like, I gotta figure out these layers. I feel so lucky to be able to do this full time. And there's a number of factors that make that make sense at this point in our family's journey. You know, we still have one kiddo who's on the younger side, who's elementary school aged. So this provides me the freedom to care for my family the way that I want to. I didn't think I would ever get to be a work from home mom. That actually was the dream when we had our third. And I had to go back to work. Like 6 weeks after each of my pregnancies, I had to go back to work at least a couple days a week in order for us to be able to pay our bills. It was nice to have an excuse to get out of the house, of course, but I would rather have had the excuse to get out of the house of like, I'm going to the park to walk my dogs with my baby strapped to me and not, I have to be away from my baby and pump for her while I'm at work. Restaurant employees, it's very hard going back to work after you've had a baby. It's just not, unfortunately, especially if you work nights, the industry is just not very conducive to, like, particularly, you know, having to get kids up in the morning to go to school and stuff like that. So thank you, chat. I'm so happy to be able to do what I do and to be able to do it the way that I want to do it. And it's because of your support. So I'll be right back in a Psyduck onesie. This is my life. Dressed up like Pokemon. So I went looking just in case this pattern had somehow mysteriously, magically reappeared, but the pattern that I'm using for this, Miro, I don't know if you remember, the pattern that I'm using for this, there is no pattern for life-size Gengar. That's something I'm just kind of freehanding, which is part of the reason why we're having to do it again, I guess. You know, and that's how it goes. This one was a pattern that was previously a free pattern that was published on a blog. The post is still there. The pattern is not. It is no longer available because, unfortunately, the person who wrote it figured out there were people stealing their pattern and monetizing it. Please proceed with caution when you purchase patterns off of like Etsy. In particular, like one day I was searching for patterns and I found a pattern and it looked odd, right? I was like, something does not look, oh my goodness, that's AI art. And I think what's going on, because there were a bunch of comments under their listings, and yes, I did like report it or whatever, the profile. There were a bunch of comments under the different pattern listings that said that the item didn't turn out looking anything like the photo. And that's because some people are lazy and they'll just use the original designer's photos and all that stuff. And it's very quickly obvious, right, that they're stealing the pattern. Other people are a little sneakier and smarter, and so what they'll do is they'll steal someone else's pattern, right? The file is someone else's crochet pattern, but then they ask AI to make a photo so that then the designer can't search for their pattern photos and find the people who are stealing their patterns. It's really, like, when I figured that out, Nomi, I was like, God, it's so gross that I have to deduce this and go, wait, but that's weird. Why would they use... Oh, because they're not crocheting. They're not crocheting anything. They're not crocheting anything. They're just stealing patterns from people. And this way they get away with it longer. People have way too much time on their hands. They just want shortcuts, and they don't care who they hurt in the process. It doesn't matter to them that they're hurting someone else's small business and taking away from them. And that's really awful. You know, it's like, I'm not condoning theft, but I feel like it's one thing when somebody, say, for example, tries to shoplift from a Walmart, or, you know, some big box store. I still don't think that's right, and I wouldn't do it. But I'm much more forgiving of something like that than I am like, why would you take like money that people use to feed their families, or even if it is just a passion or a hobby? And that's even worse when it's someone like this person who wasn't charging for their patterns. They were providing them for free, and someone abused that to try and make money off of it. It's really sad. There are whole Facebook groups dedicated to stealing designs, and you hate it so much. That's gross. That's gross. This is the baby Gengar in question. Let's Hi, Dragonfire. How you doing? Yeah, well, let's not focus on him. You know, it's sad. And, you know, I don't want to let people like that win either. It's really rough. It's like, so what all else do I need to do? Back spikes, maybe? See, I thought I did the tail. And what size hook did this person say? They said 8.0 millimeter, but I think I was using either a 5 or a 5.5. We live in a self-centered world. Unfortunately, only we as individuals can be the better part of it. Yeah, you've resorted to just getting patterns only if you've seen the creator on Instagram, etc., showcasing and talking about their own patterns. If you do a little bit of digging, it's generally going to be pretty obvious. Like, for example, a lot of people that steal the patterns don't bother because, again, this is laziness and wanting to take advantage, and why would they invest time in these sort of things? They're not going to have like a nicely decked out, you know, with like their logo and an intro, and they're not going to have all that stuff in their Etsy. It's going to be extremely dry and simple. Takes like a minute to ask to use it. Well, but Shadows of Water, this is people who are not interested in just using it. They're interested in selling it to others. You're going to cross stitch a little bit? Awesome. So this calls for an 8.0 millimeter hook, but I'm pretty sure I used either like a 5.5 or maybe a 6.0. I'm looking at the stitches and I'm going to say it's a 5.5. I did the hair. I did the ears. We did the arms and legs. We need to do the tail. Oh, of course. No. Right. Now, okay, yes, that's true. And if you have any like doubt about whether or not somebody would be okay with you, for example, you know, using their pattern for, you know, for example, if you want to like sell, if you want to sell an item made from their pattern, and it doesn't state explicitly in the pattern, just ask them. Yeah. No, if that's what you meant. Yes, I 100% agree. Absolutely 100% agree, because it doesn't take very long to write a quick message, and they'll be thankful that you did that. They will appreciate it, I promise you. And it's real, the chances are real good that they'll say, sure, of course you can. And usually if they aren't going to be okay with it, it's going to be stated already in the pattern. 2, 3, 4. I'm using a 5.5. And this is one of the fire hooks. I'm going to try it with this blanket yarn and see if I like it. If you guys want to shop with them, I do have an affiliate link. I also have a whole set of their hooks that is in my birthstone in my throne. But honestly, I don't really need new hooks. I just think it's cool that they have a set that's garnet. And I love red. It's one of my favorite colors. I like warm colors. Some of them may be a bit further up there in age and not familiar with computers. Yeah, you found a stash of Halloween Pokemon booster cards from 2022 in a box, still in the original packaging. It has Gengar on the cover. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so now we do single crochet and then an increase twice so that we end up with 6. So the fire hooks are hand poured resin, and they are inline. And if you don't know the difference between inline and tapered hooks,
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Soro, thank you. Oh my goodness, Soro, I love your face. You know what I was thinking about doing today, Soro? It's so funny that you showed up. I was going to do sparkle yarn, tubular sock blanks. Because I want to try to see if I can get the sparkle yarn that I owe Ms. Jinx done before her B-Day. Hi, Ume. How are you? Can we get a fancy shout out for So Royal and then also one for Ume no Ame? I appreciate you being here. How's it going? We have so many awesome friends in here right now who are all incredible streamers. And when you buy a pattern, you tend to shoot a message asking if they're okay if you sell the items. Usually they're going to say in it too whether or not that's okay, or in like the listing on whatever site they're selling them on. Thank you. Is it already blanks or do I need to use the knitting machine? I was going to use the knitting machine. You're tired and dealing with a headache, but otherwise good. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're doing all right. Oh my gosh. You're getting real close to 500 followers. Makers and crafting streams, fellow crocheter. Please give our also in the Artisan Maker Creator Club. Give our friend Ume no Ame a follow, please. Oh, I'm glad I was saying it right. I just read your about where it says, hello, I'm Ume no Ame, pronounced Ume no Ame, if you were wondering. Avid crafter with a passion for crochet. Been crocheting since 2000. Where she learned crochet from her mom in a crochet circle. I love that. Since then, you've picked up and tried many other art forms, including but not limited to sewing, acrylics, clay, resin, watercolor, diamond art. Inspired by nature, video games, fantasy, and sci-fi, and love reimagining them in yarn. So join in one of her streams, sit back and chill, or feel free to chat. Lurking is 100% acceptable. Never feel bad if you can't chat. I love it. There is an Instagram too if you want to see. Oh my God, I love. Wait a second. I think I have that yarn. Is this Hobie? Is this Hobie yarn in your hexagon cardi? Oh, it's not. Okay, it looks very similar to a colorway I have. Here's the Instagram. Oh, that's awesome. Random art, that's amazing. You love to paint blanks, but your machine doesn't really like sock weight. See, I haven't really done a lot of straight up sock weight. I think that the other ones that I did, Soro, were DK. And I'm afraid to do held double because it's glitter yarn. I mean, okay, so, but I mean, Dragonfire, if it's based on your own design, okay, there you go. If then in this next message, you say not giving credit to the person who wrote the pattern. Yeah. It's different if it's your own design. If it's not your design, then that's a big no-no. Which should be obvious, but okay, let me take a look and make sure I'm not missing anything in chat. Please give Soro a follow and go check out especially if you dig working with like, I don't have any of your yarn. I should buy some yarn from you. I really should, but I can't have more. There is so much yarn. I've been on your website and window shopped a bunch of times. There's one that is really awesome and I can't say the name of it here. Some of the names are very creative. Oh, wait a second. Soro, I knew I was forgetting. Rubber chicken squawks for you. Thank you so much for 22 months. See, I ended up wearing the Psyduck onesie today because I was doing so many quacks in Kim's chat. All right. 22 months of support for the channel. And Soro, you are just an awesome friend. And when you come around, you always have, fun and funny and helpful things to say. And it's a really good time over in Soro's channel. Please make sure you follow Soro. And thank you so much, friend, for your support for 22 months. That's a lot of months of support for the channel. And I'm so lucky to have people that do that and help us to continue qualifying for Plus program level 1. We'll see if we can get to level 2. I'm not ready to really push a bunch for it. And then Raven.
Another one.
Raven, thank you. Ume. This may be your personal choice, and if it is, just feel free to ignore me. But did you know that there is a Twitch team for the Twitch creator clubs? Have you requested to be put on the team? Are you on the team? I want to make sure that everybody who's in the club knows about the team. Ume was running around naked. Thank you so much, Raven. What do you want for a sticky note? Okay. As long as you already know about it and you're not having an issue, because I'm, as a founder, it's not my responsibility to fix those sort of things, but I'm happy to facilitate if you're struggling with how or where or who to talk to. That's what we're here for. So thank you. You want Ume to choose your sticky note? Thank you, Raven. Thank you for gifting that sub to Ume. 22 rubber chicken squawks for Soro. I'm going to squeeze this rubber chicken 22 times. that might get kind of noisy. So if you're sensitive to that sort of thing, you might want to turn the volume down. Or maybe you crank it up. I don't know. I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. Please just be forewarned 22 times. Are you ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Not the mom. I do try to let people know. Every once in a while I get a little too hyped and excited and then I forget and I just start. Yes. It's not everybody's favorite. I've always liked squeaky, loud noise. Actually, the thing that I can't handle with sound is if there are 2 different separate songs and they're playing at the same time. 2 different sources of music, or like someone watching a video of someone talking and a video of some music. That could be hard for me because I'm like, brain does not know where to go right now. So Umi says bell pepper. Thank you. I appreciate that very much, Raven. It was really nice of you to give the choice to your gift sub target. And my desk is really getting crowded here. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate you guys. I'm not getting a whole lot done, but I'm having fun. You know what I am accomplishing? Having a blast with all of you fine mother cluckers. Ume is a sweetie bean froggy. What is your name? What is the significance of your name, Ume? Is it Japanese? Because we have Andrea No Art, and at first I thought it meant like it was like a cheeky thing of like you're like Andrea's like an amazing artist. We have ads coming in about 3 minutes, by the way. I need a new Sharpie. This one's about had it. Oh, thank you for shouting out Andrea, who is a really awesome friend of the stream and is like super talented. Does some really cool drawings. And you know who else was doing art last night, who we really love and everybody should make sure that they're following, and was also being obnoxiously overboard with their support and wouldn't stop talking about me, and also showed the freaking Pogkini again on stream, was Science. It is Japanese. It came to you because you were learning Japanese and learned the word for plum and blossom and rain around the same time, and you loved that they rhymed, so you figured out how to put them together, and you've been using this screen name ever since. I love it. I love ume shiso sushi rolls. My mouth is watering. Ume it's like a preserved plum in sushi, and then shiso leaf is. It has a very specific flavor that's like, it's not like mint. If you've ever had it, you know what I'm talking about. It has sort of this freshness, this like refreshing sort of quality to it, but it's not as like tingly as mint. Yeah, it's earthier than mint. It has a little bit of that. I love shiso leaf. It's so tasty. I love it in those rolls. I love ume shiso rolls. Now you know if you mispronounce ame, it turns into plum of the candy. Yeah, shiso's delicious. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. Anything ume. So then also there's like these drinking vinegars that you can get sometimes at like izakayas. So like if you don't want to have an alcoholic beverage, ask them if they have any ume. Any plum vinegar, and they're like you can mix that with like club soda and maybe like a little bit of like a simple syrup if you want it sweet, and it's good for you because it's fermented. And it is so tasty. Plum wine is good too. Yeah, I don't drink anymore, so I'm always looking for fun alternatives to like whatever the alcoholic beverage is. Yeah. It's super good, huh, Raven? I love it. There was a little izakaya around the corner from my apartment. And even though the owner was totally all about people buying expensive bottles of sake, and you could do shots of sake, that she had cheap sake, she had expensive sake. She had that beer, that real cheap, real light beer that I can't remember if I think it's Japanese or is it Korean? Height Brewery Company, South Korean brewery company, headquartered in what? Yeongdeungpo, I can't say it right. Yeongdeungpo-gu, oh my gosh, Yeongdeungpo-gu, Seoul. That was terrible. Beer, right? Its main products are beer, rice wine, and mineral water in this city or this area of Seoul. Oh, is it a subsidiary of Sapporo? Oh, I see. After 1945, Dai Nippon Brewery was confiscated by the Korean authorities and became Crown Beer. Anyways, you could ask for a shot of cheap sake and a glass of Height. Is that Winnie the Pooh's cousin? And then she had like really good, like you could come in and get an omakase and you would just set the price. You'd be like, we want omakase for $20 a person. We want omakase for 50. And I think if you did like something like 75 or 100 or more per person, it just automatically came with like whatever sake she thought you should have with the food. It was awesome. It was so good. She would do she called them tantan noodles, but some places you'll see it called dan-dan, D-A-N-D-A-N, dan-dan, tan-tan, tantan. And it was like these peanut sauce noodles. Oh my God, so good. Like to die for. Puts Miro in Marvel Rivals timeout. Wait, what? Denied. That's prohibited. Okay, what am I forgetting now? I know, I'm sorry, Ume. With that play, you reminded me of it with your name.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
Hey, a read from Vicky.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
Wait.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
Vic and Nate.
To the Fart Zone.
How do I say your name?
Welcome to the Fart Zone. To the Fart Zone.
Welcome, Vic. I'm just gonna call you Vic. Welcome to the Fart Zone. This is what happens when you raid here. Did you know this was gonna happen?
To the Fart Zone. Welcome to the Fart Zone. To the Fart Zone. To the Fart Zone.
You can quack during a Hype Train and Imaginary Friends channel, and here when people raid, you can fart zone them.
Chicken attack!
Get blasted, raiders. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, raid. How are you? I hope you had a great stream. What were you up to today? And you get a cheese sticky on my desk. Thank you so much. Hi, Smokey. How you doing? I hope you had a great stream. Thanks for joining us today. And tell us what you were up to. Everybody does it. And in here, they do it extra. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. If you've never been here before, I'm 9.5, and I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. The accident happened about 40-something years ago. I got the nickname about 20-something years ago. A coworker decided to call me that one day at one of my restaurant jobs. And I have a great sense of humor. So I was like, oh, I'm going to keep that. Unlike the top half of my finger. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We have a raid video for you since you're brand spanking new to the channel, and I appreciate you bringing people over and trusting me with your community. If you haven't seen this raid video before, please do watch it before you follow the channel. It's extremely important that you make an educated decision. There are no refunds and no exchanges on Twitch follows, no exceptions. Please, I beg of you, consider your decision carefully. Once you do it, you're locked in.
Freaking out right now! I'm fangirling! You have no clothes on! No! Get supported, nerd!
No flipping way. You didn't do it.
Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos! Thank you so much, everybody!
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? You're doing so hard!
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
There you have it. We have 60 seconds left on this Psyduck onesie. Here, I have something in German for you.
Miro ist der beste Moderator auf Twitch. Daran besteht kein Zweifel.
I'm not gonna try to say this. Okay, fine, I'll try to say it. Miro ist der beste How do you say this, lady?
Miro ist der beste Moderator auf Twitch.
Moderator.
Daran besteht kein Zweifel.
Moderator auf Twitch.
Miro ist der beste Moderator auf Twitch. Daran besteht kein Zweifel. Miro ist der beste Moderator auf Twitch. Daran besteht kein Zweifel.
Moderator auf Twitch. Daran besteht kein Zweifel. What?
Holen Sie sich unterstützten Nerd. Holen Sie sich unterstützten Nerd.
How did you know that is it the name? Did the name give them away? Do you speak German? I assume. Ich spreche nicht viel Deutsch. Aber wir freuen uns, I'm sorry, dass Sie hier sind.
Ich spreche nicht viel Deutsch, aber wir freuen uns, dass Sie hier sind.
I don't know if that would be understandable. Because, you know, translate doesn't always translate things the way you would normally say them, right?
Vielen Dank für den Raid.
Vielen Dank für...
Vielen Dank für den Raid.
Für, das just for...
Vielen Dank für den Raid. Vielen Dank für den Raid.
The vowels in German are hard.
Vielen Dank für den Raid. Vielen Dank für den Raid.
Für den...
Vielen Dank für den Raid.
Für den Raid.
Vielen Dank für den Raid.
Für den Raid. Für den Raid. Vielen Dank für den, I want to like, it's just one. Vielen Dank für den Red. Sehr gern. I don't know what that means. Ella, how am I doing? I know sehr gut. Sehr gut is it's good, right? Wunderbar. Ich spreche mehr Spanisch und Russisch als Deutsch. It's like you're welcome, okay. Yeah, I tried to say thank you for the raid. Ich spreche mehr Spanisch und Russisch als Deutsch. Als Deutsch. Hablo español un poquito, porque vivo en norte, Estados Unidos, y tenemos mucha gente de México y Guatemala. Pero para alemán, я говорю по-русски немножко. Училась в университете 5 лет на русском факультете. So that's it. I speak my Spanish is better. Venga. My Spanish is better than my Russian because I've had more opportunity to practice it. But I studied Russian. I went to school for theater in Russian. Yeah, my Spanish is actually, I'm fairly fluent in, I can get along okay in Spanish. If I meet someone who does not speak English and they speak Spanish, we can have a conversation. Ella, I don't want to hear that. You rarely use your Spanish, even though you have a minor in it. So, let's see here. Hold on. I'm gonna ask one more question in German. Was hast du heute auf deinem Kanal gemacht?
Was hast du heute auf deinem Kanal gemacht?
Wow, I was pretty close. See, this is the problem. It's actually a huge problem. I'm a parrot. And I can reproduce the sounds and learn how to pronounce a language quickly. But then you have to learn not only the grammar, but you also have to learn to listen to other people and understand them when they're speaking quickly in the language. Because it's different when you listen to people who are fluent in conversation, right? Just like if you're trying to learn English at first. Yeah, grammar and comprehension, understanding other people when they talk is hard. It takes a lot of practice or immersion. It's not going to happen. The one phrase you remember in Spanish, hola, me no entiendo español. Habla inglés? Of course, I said it like all, plenty of people from the South speak Spanish, by the way. I don't understand. Entiendo is, I don't understand. Oh, awesome. There's an Insta made by Vicky. Oh my goodness. Oh, how cute. Hold on. So does, Senden Sie nur in deutscher Sprache? Sprache?
Senden Sie nur in deutscher Sprache?
Sprache? I'm like ing too hard.
Senden Sie nur in deutscher Sprache?
Sprache? Sprache? It's a little bit softer in German than it is in Russian, I feel. Do you only speak German on your channel? Or do you speak English? Ich habe eine Jacke genäht. I don't know what that means either. Apparently pronounce it well enough that it backfires because little old Spanish ladies just keep talking to you in Spanish and you just freeze. Only German yet. Well, we're super happy to have you, and I want to show off your creations. Ich würde Ihre Arbeit gerne auf der Leinwand zeigen. Ist das in Ordnung? I have no idea if I'm saying these things correctly. I'm just guessing.
Ich würde Ihre Arbeit gerne auf der Leinwand zeigen. Ist das in Ordnung?
Is it all right? Thumbs up. Yeah, yes, of course. Okay. And I'm sure you have some grasp of English. You're doing great in English. I would not do as well in German if I were on my own and didn't have Google Translate. Here, let me pull this up on the screen because there's a lot of really cool stuff there. So please, everybody, make sure you follow Vicky here on Twitch. And also take a peek at the Instagram. Here, let me show you. Get followed, Vicky. I love your logo. This is so cool. It's very unique. I like it a lot. Miro, would you mind asking if Vicky created their own logo or if it is if it was made for them? It definitely looks like an artist made it. It's not just like, or Ella. Both Miro and Ella speak German. Ella's first language is German. Miro speaks Slovenian, German, and English. And Taiwanese. This is very cool. I like this a lot. This corduroy bag. This looks very cozy. A jester hat. We love that. I might know someone who would enjoy such a thing. Oh, you have a website? Made by Vicky.de. I think this post, if my guess is correct, is announcing the website launching. I really love the logo. It's really great. I love the little needle and the heart here and the little mouse. This is so cool. You made it yourself. I can tell this was made by someone by hand. Whether it was you or someone else, an actual, like an artist drew this. It looks really neat. I love it. It's so unique. It looks great. Ooh, I love these. These look so cozy. That's pretty fabric. Oh, that's lovely as well. That looks nice and comfortable for the summer. You sewed this? Oh, it's beautiful. Your work is amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I do love a hoodie or a I think this says it says jersey, but is that the type of fabric or is it the name for the garment? Oh, look at this parka. That's beautiful. Looks very warm. Can you imagine? I can't imagine having a custom parka sewn by myself or anyone else. But look at that. How pretty is that with this beautiful pop of color here? I love it. It's awesome. Do we have an Instagram for, gosh, I should be doing this for everyone every single time. It's just sometimes it's a matter of having enough time for it. You know, if we get a lot of raids close together. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much. Danke. Danke. And your brain immediately starts ripping it apart to see how it's made. Hast du ein Hobby zum Beruf gemacht? Oder hast du eine Lehre gemacht? I don't know what I just said, but it's fun to read it. I get a kick out of other languages. I love them. It's all with respect and love. I think it tickles my brain. I don't know how to explain it. Please check out the Instagram, please. Beautiful work, Vicky. Thank you so much for the raid, and thank you for sharing. And let me go ahead and make sure I follow you back. You all, listen, okay. Vicky has 10 followers. When did you start streaming? You just created your account in November of this year. It's just a hobby? Oh my goodness. Well, it could be more than that if you want it to be. A couple weeks ago, you guys, please give Vicky a follow. 10 followers. I was Vicky's number 11, I think. 11 follower. Maybe it might be more than that if a few of you followed. 14 followers. Please, everybody, give Vicky a follow. Brand new to streaming on Twitch. And you need 50 followers in order to be monetized if that's what you want to do with your channel. You need 50 followers and some other analytics, some other achievements, as they like to call them. There are a few other requirements. So please, please, please follow away, everyone. We love helping new people. And there is a website. So if you want to, you can take a look at that. And the website is right here. I don't know what this says. Oh, it's cookies. Not the real kind. That would be awesome. You give me real cookies with the website cookies, and I'll accept all your cookies. I will say the hood on this one does have a tendency to fall off. Actually, technically, I can take it off. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I don't know what these words say. Ablehnen, Auswahl erlauben, alle zulassen. Well, this is a Psyduck onesie, B. Ryan, so ablehnen. Sure.
Another one.
Ella, that's a Carrot Day special order up. Carrot Day special dying in the window. Oh, wait, you already got it. It's on the table. Vicky, congratulations, and thank you so much, Ella. I love you so much. Thank you for the 3 months of Tier 1. For our new friend, Vicky, so you have a sub to the channel for the next 90 days. No ads, access to our emotes. There's a few free things in the sound alerts and the stickers, plus a discount in the merch shop. Enjoy. And thank you so much, Ella, for your generosity and for doing that for our new friend, Vicky. That's very, very kind. I love you, Ella. You're so sweet. Ella is such a great friend of the channel and does stream. And I'm not doing this just because you did that. I'm doing it because I want to, and I was going to do it anyways. I love you. I tried to beat you, Miro. I can't beat Miro, dude. I can't beat Miro. And in before someone says, why would you beat Miro? Not like that, you nerds. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful puppy dog. Full on Kepi smash. No. Look at the puppy. Look at the pupper. Boop. Gotta boop the snoot. Very cool. So you do some crochet, I see, and knitting. And there's a spinning wheel. Wait, Ella, did you know Vicky before? I feel like you should be besties. Yeah, you didn't. Is this your doppelganger? Is this your doppelganger, Ella? I love you so much. Thank you for welcoming our new friend in with 3 months of Tier 1. I really appreciate it. Let's help Vicky get enough followers so that if this is something that you want to do, you can get your channel monetized. And we do have an English only rule in the channel. We happen to have 2 amazing moderators who, it's your puppy. His name is Aries. I have a cat named Aries. We have a cat named Aries. See, it was fate. I know, right? I wonder, maybe, if you guys are comfortable doing so, who knows how far you might be from one another. I love this. This is, we make a lot of things here, but the most important thing we make is connections and friendships. And I will never stop loving that part of the internet. There's a lot of things on the internet that are not great. My dad also really loved the German language and studied it for a while. So he used to love to say things to me when I was younger, like jawohl and wunderbar and all of that. This is so cool. I love it. And there's some Instagram stuff. And here is advertising the Twitch channel. The site looks really good, Vicky. It looks very professionally done. You can purchase some things. Amazing. Beautiful. Thank you for rating, and I'm so glad we could share your work and show everybody your beautiful creations. And I look forward to getting to know you better. Look at Über uns. Über uns. I closed it. What was it? I found it. I wish I understood more German, but this looks like it's the intro. Is this you, Vicky? Me with my love. That's great. This is so cool. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, like I said, your talent and your passion. And when you get monetized, Vicky, when you get monetized, if that's your plan, are you trying for affiliate? Once you're monetized, make sure that you apply to the Artists and Makers Club. Oh, listen, we love helping people, and we love helping new people, especially because it can be really hard if you're new to a platform. It can feel like lonely or like, I don't know how to. You did exactly the right thing. You should just raid other people that are doing something similar. Awesome. We would love to help you with that. So, what's up, No Prefect? How you doing? How are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for popping into chat. I started out as a gaming streamer, streaming Fortnite of all things, because my husband insisted upon downloading it for, I need to get out of this onesie. My husband insisted upon downloading it for our PlayStation, and I hadn't played. Prefect, do I know you from the retro stream that I was in the other day? What's the name of the person again? Or did you follow from a shout out from someone? I forget. I feel like I was talking with you in someone else's chat. Was it the one where they were playing Need for Speed? We have a couple mutuals. Because I was watching Emmy Divergent, and then I think Emmy raided maybe, it might have been like 2 or 3 raids down the road. It was like, oh, Art and Jest. No. Okay, so you weren't from the retro stream that I was watching. There was somebody playing. I came down and I've been like rated like, 4 times to someone's Astrolovical. Yeah, we love both of those people. There's a lot of really awesome people in makers and crafting and in the creative categories, Vicky, and they will be glad to help you and to show off your stuff and to ask you about your projects. But we still want to make sure people understand there is like etiquette around, promoting yourself. So one of the best things that you can do is raid somebody. That is honestly one of the very best things you can do when you're first starting out, is pick some people. You'd be welcome to join the Discord, our Discord, but in order to apply for the club, it's the link that was up there in that message. And of course, if you need help finding the link, yeah, we really do try to help each other and support each other. Another person who I met yesterday who was really awesome, who I think a lot of you would really enjoy, especially if you are a fiber artist, was the Artsy Mad Woman. Please give the Artsy Mad Woman a follow, because it's hard. I'm like, I really do not, I can't pick up another hobby. I can't pick up another hobby. I cannot pick up rug tufting right now. I cannot. Even though I have so much acrylic yarn that I could use for it. I have a lot of the materials already. Because I think you use acrylic yarn with it, don't you? Oh, like, so cool. I love the idea of doing fiber arts with a gun. I'm like, I need to remodel this space first. I don't really have room for like big projects. And that's of course what I probably want to be able to do. So I'm just going to have to live vicariously through Artsy Mad Woman. So all kinds of super cool people doing so many amazing different types of creative activities, art, fiber arts and pyrography and tufting guns and Merca. Wow. Wow, Miro. Et tu, Miro. Yeah, we're all just a bunch of gun-toting rednecks out here in America. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we shoot our we don't just oh my goodness. If it doesn't involve a gun, we don't want to do it. You could sew that on. Nope, gonna use a glue gun. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Anyways, no, it's been such an awesome journey for me. I started out doing gaming stuff. And then I found out that people were doing knitting and crochet and all this stuff. One of my first crafting streamers was a person who no longer streams, but a partnered streamer by the name of Jenny Knits. And then I found like Texas Hula. We're going to be giving away a yarn bowl. I have my yarn bowl that's on my desk is from Hula. Just so many awesome friendships and people whose art and their creations I not only deeply respect, but I'm fortunate enough to own and have in my home because I've built relationships with them and I've either purchased or won their items. Thank you so much. Where are all these people coming from? I appreciate the follows. Thank you. Calyx does, I know Calyx does punch needle, which is like the manual, kind of like the manual version of rug tufting. From Vicky. Listen here, Vicky. I mean, it is supposed to be a two-way street. I really appreciate that. Seriously. We love helping new people because what? You guys, that's a free range organic tier 1 sub.
Freaking out right now, I'm fangirling!
I got so excited that I hit the raid button video. The raid video button. I got so excited that I hit the raid video button. Wait, did we show you the raid video yet, Vicky? Did we show you the raid video? I don't think we did. Okay, so here. This is, it's one of those days. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Ms. Ben. Welcome in. Thank you so much for your first time chat. Thank you. And when people follow, I don't address you directly until you type in chat because I think that even though I totally understand people's temptation, to address someone, to thank them for the follow and such, some people prefer to lurk, and so I will always proceed with caution and wait until you talk in chat, and then I'll be glad to say hi to you and ask you how you're doing and find out, how your day is going and are you working on something or what have you. Shadows of Water, enjoy. I will probably be wrapping it up shortly here because my kids are... Wait a second. What in the world? Vicky, what did you do? No, Prefect, we need to do a big red rubber chicken squawk for you because you subscribed yourself at tier 1 before anyone else had the chance to gift you a sub. We are very fortunate to have some people who come in here and they go completely insane, doing very bombastic things with gift subs. Vicky Army, oh my goodness, I love this so much. Thank you. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask, do any of you that are coming in with Vicky also stream? If you do, please tell us. It's good etiquette to wait until someone asks. But I am asking. If you stream, please let me know so I can follow you as well. I actually made room in my following list recently. Seth, you just used your Prime. Wow, thank you You did not need to do that. That's two. That's two big red Robert chickens, you guys. It's going to get really loud. It's going to get really loud. I'm already kind of a loud person, and we love to squeeze this. This did that. I don't know if you know what you just did. Instant regret. I'm going to squeeze as much air out of this as I possibly can. We're doing it. We're doing it for you, No Prefect, and we're doing it for you, Sep, and then we'll do the raid video. Okay? All right? Okay. Thank you so much. And we got to make sure we use the reverb and the megaphone. This is going to get very loud, okay? This is going to get very loud. You're a lurker. You don't talk much. You just got accepted to the Artisan Makers Club. Let's go. I'm so happy for you, Miss Finn. Thank you for the follow. Are you guys ready? And a one. It's going to be very loud. This chicken is very loud. And a one. And a two.
Welcome
No,
to the
wait.
Fart
Hold on.
Zone.
Okay.
Welcome
Raiders,
to the Fart Zone.
you need to turn your volume
Welcome
down.
to the Fart Zone.
Raiders,
Welcome
you need
to
to
the
turn
Fart Zone.
your volume down,
Welcome
please.
to the
Please
Fart
turn down your volume.
Zone.
Do you see why,
Welcome
Prefect,
to
do
the
you see
Fart
why Brenda and I are
Zone.
friends?
To the Fart Zone. To the Fart Zone.
We
Welcome
both
to
have
the Fart
probably
Zone.
yelled like this all of our lives.
To the
Are you
Fart
ready?
Zone. Welcome to the Fart Zone. To the Fart Zone.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
Welcome to the Fart Zone.
Brenda has a gong. I have a megaphone. Let's go. Are you ready? 1, 2. We just had 2 people that are free range organic subscribers that have never had a gift sub, and they barely even know me. And they said, yeah, lady, you should keep doing this for some reason. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Nobody said anything about starting a hype train!
This is not a train, it's a land boat and it's on fire.
Wow, that one went on for quite a while. We gotta do it again! Thank you for starting a hype train. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, Rainbow. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the 100 bits. Step! You get one of these too. You used your prime. You just got here. You don't know anything about me. Well, you're about to learn.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Rainbow the Rubber, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the 100 steak in the dryer biddies. This is ridiculous. Thank you for the support. This is what I do full time for a living. I am a mom of 3. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I've been a fiber artist since I was 7 years old. I went to theater school, so I'm just a giant clown who really loves to have a wholesome, fun time and party it up during the daytime, my time with you guys, and provide a space where people get to celebrate each other's creativity. We also do a lot of stuff for charity, and I'm super excited to be celebrating 2 years of Twitch partner Prefect not next weekend, weekend after that. The 31st. We're going to be celebrating on the 31st of January, which is a Friday. From noon to 8 that day, we will have front page promotion. So we're going to be on the front page of Twitch. I would not have opportunities like that if it weren't for this amazing community. Thank you, guys. Your support is what has gotten us here. So thank you so much. And I'm really excited. So it's my birthday and partnerversary that week. Birthday is on the 29th. partnerversary is on the 2nd. So I asked for front page on Friday the 31st, and we're going to have a blast. We're going to have a great time. You're a Central California boy, but you spent a lot of time in Oregon and coastal NorCal. Yeah, I love Northern California. I'm not one of those Oregonians who totally poo-poos California. And also, there's a lot of people right now that are struggling in Southern California. My heart goes out to them. I went to USC in Los Angeles for 2 years. Please keep them in your thoughts. It's really bad down there. Hi, Anna. This is our friend AG Crafts, if you guys didn't know. Who had a rebrand. But yeah, Prefect, it's so lovely to meet you, and thank you for supporting the channel. You guys have 1 minute and 13 seconds on this hype train. And you could put me back in a onesie if you complete a level 3. This is our 2nd hype train of the day. Yeah, Rom. And Rom is a really good friend of the channel too. So if you guys enjoy, like, all right, here's what we're going to do. If you stream on Twitch, and you have, even if you don't have emotes, if you stream on Twitch, please go ahead and put an S and one of your emotes, just like that, in the chat. And that way people can see, like, one of your favorite emotes, one you want to show off that you're proud of. And that way people could even also, like, click your emote and follow you from the emote. Although now it's a little bit easier to click people's names and follow them that way. So if you stream on the platform, please type an S and one of your favorite emotes in the chat. Rom is a streamer. Rainbow the River is a streamer who just rated us. I mean, you would assume, right? What do you mean? What do you mean, Ella? I don't know why. What is the yes. Miss Bin, what do you stream? Oh my gosh, you guys. Miss Bin is 7 followers away from 1,000. Misbin is so close to 1,000 followers. You could be follower number 1,000. You could be follower number 1,000. 995, folks. 995. 995. 997. Misbin, you're so close. Is it going to happen right now? We need 3 more people. 3 more people to follow Misbin, you guys. Misbin is 997. 997, everybody. Just 3 followers away from 1,000. 998. 998. You should go live. You're so close, Misbin. You're 2 followers away. 1K, you guys! 1K! Let's go! Let's go, Misbin! That's such a huge milestone. That's such a huge milestone. We love that. Oh my gosh, you were already so close. All we did was help push you over. All we did was help push you over. One of your emote codes had a word, supposedly had a word in it. Oh, I see. It was the imaginary friend emote, wasn't it? It was the imaginary friend emote. Auto-modded. Seriously, Misbin, congratulations. So much to hype about. We need to do the raid video. All right, watch this video first. If you have not already made the mistake of following the channel, you need to watch the video first. Why? Because there are no exchanges and no refunds on Twitch follows. No exceptions. I tried. I talked to them. They're like, sorry, Nine, there's nothing we can do about it. I know. It's very frustrating, chat. I totally understand. I know. But you know what? Maybe one day they'll let you have refunds and exchanges on Twitch follows. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for coming in here and bringing your communities. This is what we're all about. You know, there is some etiquette around self-promotion that I would encourage you to look up and to be familiar with. Wait until you find people who are willing to do this for you. And it will happen, and people will see the hard work you're putting in, and you will make friends. Just keep being genuine about your connections. You know, again, like, doing what Vicky's doing and reading into other people is how you can make those connections, and you're supporting them at the same time. I really appreciate it. And there's no such thing as like, I only had, and I don't even know if we still have it, I had a minimum raid size for a little while there because some people were misbehaving, and I hated having to punish smaller streamers like that. It's not fair. So don't do stuff like that. You know what I mean? We had people who were raiding in and then staying live and stuff like that. Don't do stuff like that. I'm not saying anyone in here would, but I'm just putting it out there. Don't do things like that. Be genuine, and you will make the connections. It'll be worth it too, because they'll be real. All right? We will be right back after this raid video, and then you can follow if you're not already following. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciate it.
I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling.
You have no clothes on. No.
Get supported, nerd.
No flipping way. You didn't do it.
Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody.
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? You're doing so hard.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
What? I'm innocent. My finger slipped several dozen times. And also, every time I come into Bolin's stream, it is relentless. The support is relentless. And every single time the Pogkini gets brought up, because clearly that's a thing that needs to happen. Everyone has to just bum time. Everyone just has to ogle the bikini. No more Pogkini. Your final job interview went super great. Let's go, Rom. So here's what we're going to do, all right? Here's what I would like to invite all of you to do. You want to make sure that you go... First of all, you want to make sure you follow our new friend, Vicky, here on Twitch. Science. Vicky is new to Twitch, and we are trying to help get Vicky to their 50 followers. She speaks German, but her English is pretty good, actually. Way better than mine. So please follow Vicky. And we just helped Mizbin get to 1,000 followers. We just helped Mizbin get to look, 18 followers. How many more? How much more can we make this number bigger? This number needs to be bigger. Okay. Everybody follow Vicky. I'm refreshing. Come on. Can we get to 20? 20 followers for Vicky. Can we get Vicky halfway? 90. Let's go. $21. Can we get to 25? Can we get Vicky halfway to affiliate? 22 followers. 22. That's pretty darn good. I don't know. I don't remember what you started out at. Like 10 maybe? Let's go, Vicky. It's so sweet of you to bring people over. We're more than happy to do stuff like this. But then Then there's these nerds who are, I mean, you see it right there in the chat. Partnered, not just partnered. Oh, also, please check out Dr. Danny Anduza. Please check out Paleontologizing. Awesome, awesome streamer. Looks like Danny has a guest today. Belinda and Lita, who are 2/3 of Science Streams, alongside their beautiful baby daughter, Ilona, also known as Munchkin. They stream science and educational content as well as art and making. They do Lego. Lita has crocheted on stream before. I've been a guest on Belinda's stream, and we talked about yarn and different types of fibers, and we actually looked at it under the microscope, which even led to looking at cat hair under the microscope, which I think is so great. They love their rabbit holes. They love to field questions from chat. There's no such thing as dumb questions in their channel. As long as you are there to be respectful and kind and compassionate and to learn, they will gladly welcome you into the fold. The colony is amazing. It's a really, really awesome place to be. And you really need to be following if you're not already. Hi, Connie. Welcome in. It's so lovely to see you. I was just going to say, I'm going to use another snooze. Thank you, Miro. I'm going to use another snooze. That's what I was just looking for, was the snooze button. No ads right now. Wild to be able to see, that you can ID yarn strands by like what they look like under a microscope, because natural animal fibers are going to have the little like barbs, kind of, especially wool. It's going to be pretty easy to differentiate that from man-made fibers, because those are going to be perfectly smooth. It's pretty neat. And it's why wool felts so well, and maybe a little too well, but it's also what makes it such a magical fiber, because it provides great insulation and also can hold like some crazy amount of times of its weight in moisture. So it helps wick moisture away from the skin. You're so sad you're not online late enough to catch the science nerds. I know. You're off to work. Hey, Rom, have a great rest of your day, and good luck with the situation with that interview, and I really hope you get it. You guess you'll go follow science? Yeah, right, Miss Caprica. Bye, Rom. Rom's on our charity team. Awesome streamer, awesome friend. Please make sure you follow Rom. No, I just made it so that 3 people can be first, so you can only be tied for first now. Now everybody gets to be, 3 people get to be first, because you had to expose how easy it was to exploit that. Allegedly? No, there's definitely video evidence. But there's also this really cute clip from Science's stream where Munchkin and Belint are dancing to the chicken dance, and we need to watch this. It is so wholesome and adorable. I just need to figure out if I have other people up on Lurk whose stream sounds are going to come through if I unmute Twitch. I don't think so. It's so hecking cute. Wait till you see this. It's so adorable. And Science did this for us for Chicken Dance. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. We got to do it over again because she's hidden by chat. You need to be able to see her precious little face. She is so flipping cute. And they're expecting again, you guys. If you didn't know that, they are expecting a baby boy sometime in April. I hope Lita's feeling good. It's this last 3 months is like, there's some things that you trade in. First trimester is kind of gnarly. Second trimester is pretty good. Third trimester, you just start to feel huge. And you're like really ready by the end of it. But look at her down there. She's so cute. The way that the look that you gave each other, you looked at each other at exactly the same time. It was so adorable. Like, she's your mini. She is so precious. I love her so much. I'm so happy for your sweet family. You guys are amazing. So please make sure you're following them. It's like it was planned. It was adorable. It was so adorable. And it made my heart so happy. I was like, oh. Like, it makes me wish that I could hang out with you guys more often. They are really honestly role models. They're so good at creating a welcoming community. It's absolutely a no-brainer that they brought them on as ambassadors this last year. Because first of all, the platform needed an ambassador for the science and education categories, and I can't think of a better channel, honestly. There's a lot of great channels that do that type of content, but you all are out there relentlessly promoting it and spreading the word about not just the category, not just science and technology, but all the other people that stream it. And don't think I don't see you not only shouting me out on your channel. I mean, you know, by the way, it's time for us to renegotiate our contract. I'm going to need you to step it up. Okay? I got to meet Bullet at TwitchCon and hand deliver the friendship contract, wherein I state that there is a minimum number of times in any given 24-hour period that Bullet is required to shout me out, and that does extend to any channels that he moderates for. So, yeah, I was just gonna say we're gonna need to see that number increase by at least 42%, please. Thank you. 42,069%, please. Thank you. Excellent. You've done a great job, so now do more. Isn't that what we're supposed to do when we work for a company, right? If you work for a company and you do a really good job, they go, "Oh, that's great. You can do all that. Well, how about at least 50% more on top of that?" What do you mean that's your max productivity? There's no such thing. Keep going. But seriously though, I very much appreciate you. You're so kind, and we're lucky to have you as friends. I'm hoping I can go to TwitchCon this year. I'm not sure yet. It's still a bit up in the air. What are we supposed to be doing right now? Oh, it's a good thing that we didn't actually take your channel points for the wheel spin, Ella, because I've barely done any work on this Gengar. Yeah, I was just going to say, we have ads that are coming in less than 4 minutes, and I can't do anything to stop those at this point. So we are going to have an ad break. Did everybody follow everybody? If you have a sub or turbo, you won't get an ad. And also, they actually do vary based on geography a little bit. Follow Miro. I mean, where are we going? I already, I already kind of defer to Miro about a lot of things. I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing now, Miro? Miro's the real boss here. I am crocheting a Gengar tail. Before following, please read Miro's channel description. It says, hold on. Everyone on Twitch should follow me. Just a heads up. Everyone on Twitch. I plan to stream 24/7 GTA 6 content as soon as the game is released. So, if you reach the 2K follower limit, make sure to unfollow some other lame channel. I'm not as good at this as science.
Blah, 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 blah,
and
blah,
pics.
blah. Look at me. I'm 9.5. I've got something to say.
If you reach the 2K follower limit, unfollow some other bozo. And be sure to add me on Snapchat. XOXO. Subs get snap. We love you, Miro. You don't have to stream, friend. People will try to talk Miro into it. No, Vicky. Please, thank you so much, Vicky. It was so lovely to meet you and to see your beautiful work. Please. Oh, no. The pleasure's mine. I was saying this earlier. I didn't know anyone on this platform when I first started. I had no friends. And I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm so glad to be able to share my experiences with other people and to help them now in a way that I didn't find that kind of support till a little later in my journey, but that's okay. Good night, Anna. I hope you and the baby are doing well. I hope everyone in your family, your sweet little family, is doing well. And it's always so lovely to see you. Can we also get a shout out for Anna of All Crafts? Because I know that right now streaming is a little bit up in the air due to your schedule being a mom and everything. You're in a very busy period of parenting where it's hard to find time for other things. You just need to make sure to take good care of yourself and that baby. Take care of your family for now. But when Anna gets a chance to stream, make sure you pop in. Single crochet around now. I need to increase times 6. Those ads are incoming in about 30 seconds. If you don't have a sub or turbo, you're going to get a 3-minute ad break, possibly up to 3 minutes of ads. Please use it as an excuse to get up, stretch, get some water. Maybe, you haven't taken your meds yet today. You need to go check to see if that package is out on your front porch so the porch pirates don't get it. Do whatever you need to do with that time. Of course, you can always subscribe if you want to turn off the ads, but I just appreciate you staying. That is support, and it's not necessary, but it is an option. And we had someone use their Prime earlier. Maybe your Prime is ready. You don't have to use it here, but don't forget to use it. Use it or lose it. Mustache cleaning? What in the heck is going on? Oh, that's an old man Sethis emote. Old man Sethis is pretty fun to watch. Definitely not a family-friendly channel, but friendly nonetheless and very hilarious. You were joking with Ella that whenever you say that you'll stream tomorrow evening because the baby's been going to bed, okay, he hears you and has the worst sleep and you can't do it. Oh, I'm sorry, Anna. It will get better. It'll get better with that stuff. Last night, I would have been live sooner if I hadn't had trouble with Mix It Up. Ramona went to bed like right at 8:30, 9 o'clock. It was amazing. I was like, oh, so of course now I'm going to have problems with my bot. So the pattern that I'm using for this is regrettably no longer available because we were talking about this earlier in the stream. The designer had problems with people taking her free pattern from her blog and selling it, taking it and making a profit off of it, which really stinks. He's growing really well, though. Smashing through his milestones and is just the nummiest little chubby cherub. Big love to you, Anna. You're doing the really hard work at this point. There's always something, there's always something with parenting that can be challenging, but like you say about, you do anything for them, and I do hope that you're able to get, some time to do the things that you like to do as well. You got to make time for that stuff. But they're priority number 1. So we love you, Anna. Thank you for dropping in. Night-night. I talked to my mom yesterday. We're really trying to like push to get her out here for a visit because us all going out there is extremely expensive and logistically terribly difficult with our shop being open 7 days. So 2 Sometimes it's way more comfortable for me to crochet like this, so I'm aware that you can't really see my project. I'm just... Yeah, she's just not feeling well, and so she feels like traveling is going to be really difficult. So my stepdad is trying to convince her to travel by train instead, which will take around 40 hours, but you know, it's like they're like what he's talking about doing is like a full, like the sleeper car. My mom would probably just as much drive, but so I'm fairly certain I made the tail already. So I know that sometime later today, I'm going to be looking for something else and I'll find the tail that I already made. It's bound to happen. Oh, yeah. We haven't read it out yet. I'm going to see if I can finish this tail. All right, finish off leaving a tail for sewing. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Oh, hey, Rainbow the River, did we do an Instagram for you? Did we do that already? Did we do a link? And I don't know if we did not do a sticky note for you yet. You need a cheese sticky note. See, I knew I was forgetting something. You have a sub badge, please feel free to post away. I like cheese. I know multiple reads and lots of excitement, and thank you everybody for all of that. Thank you so much for raiding, for bringing over your community. I really appreciate you. Yeah, like if you have a link tree, that's great. Or if you have just like even a single link. And you are awesome. I really appreciate you. Thank you for raiding us again. Okay. Instagram, that's great. It warmed up a little bit today, and you were outside not long ago and caught some of them Pokemans. Okay, we're sewing on the tail of this Gengar. Non-DGen EU viewers head to bed to recharge stations. Yeah. Miro, thank you, friend. Big love to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything you do for us. Everybody, exclamation point 99s in the chat for our awesome friend Miro. Sweet dreams. See, I kind of remember running into this before with like the shape of the tail that I've made being kind of different looking from what the designer had, but I think it's because it's not stuffed yet. Ms. Bin, when's your next stream? When do you stream again? I'm so happy that we made so many new friends today. Oh, also, shout out to Evils Presley, who we raided last night. Evils is in the Twitch Creator Club, in the Artists and Makers Club. And like that. was making us super. Oh yeah, no, we had. I'm so glad I picked Evils. And I knew Evil's name from the Women's Guild, and was like, that name sounds familiar. I think they're Women's Guild. And we went over, and I was correct. And is also Pride Guild, and is just a super awesome artist. 18 and over channel, but very friendly, and was working on this really cool painting of a sword that's from a video game. I forget which one.
To the fart zone.
Shimmerwolf, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How's it going? Welcome to the fart zone. Don't forget to fart zone the raiders, everyone. This is your chance. You can only do fart zone for so much time. It's spammable directly after a raid. It's in the channel points right there. Except they mess everything up by doing these power-ups on top of your channel points.
To the fart zone.
Thank you so much for the raid, Shimmerwolf. How was your stream? We're going to put your name on a cheese sticky. We've decided to pick a type of sticky for raiders for the day. So all these cheese stickies that you see on my desk are people who have raided us today, which is amazing. Thank you, Shimmerwolf. I get to add another awesome name to my desk. Raiders, welcome in. If you've never been here before, I'm 9.5, and I'm called that because I am missing half a finger on my right hand. Get it? A very bold restaurant coworker gave me this nickname many years ago. Thankfully for said coworker, I have an excellent sense of humor, and the nickname stuck, unlike the top half of my finger. Thank you so much for the read. We actually just gave another creator a shout out, so it'll take just a second before the cooldown is off on that, and then we'll get one for you as well, Shimmerwolf. But thank you, Cranston, for doing the one in chat for now, the regular one. I am mostly found doing fiber art stuff here on the platform. We are, I would say, variety crafting most of the time. We do play some video games. I am a mom of 3. I have 3 dogs, 2 cats. I live in the Pacific Northwest with my husband. We own and operate a nerd shop in St. Helens, Oregon called Pantheon Comics and Games. And we've raised over $133,000 for various charitable causes through Tiltify. Stream was good, had to end early because your migraine is sadly getting worse. If you need to go and take care of yourself in any way, Shimmerwolf, please don't feel like you have to stick around. I appreciate the raid. It's so very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you for raiding. Please, everybody, give Shimmerwolf a follow. Awesome friend of the stream. This isn't the first time or even the 3rd or the 5th or the 10th time, I think, that you've raided. I really appreciate the support. You're awesome. The talking spoons be gone. Understand. Please go and recharge and hopefully fight back that migraine. I'm so sorry. Migraines are so awful. They can just really be debilitating. I don't suffer from them myself, but I have had friends and family members, and we have other community members here who have struggled with them, and it's just, being in pain in any way, chronically is just, it's really tough. So I wish you the best in managing it. Since you were 2, gosh, I'm so sorry. Some people can identify what some of their triggers are. Some people never figure out what brings them on exactly. It's frustrating that it's still such a mystery. I don't know what my dogs are tripping over upstairs. We are sewing the tail onto this Pokemon baby Gengar doll that I started forever ago. I do a lot of amigurumi, which is one of the words people use to describe specifically crocheted plushies. I started crocheting when I was 7. My mom's best friend taught me. She's like a second mom to me. And actually this project right here is for said person that taught me to crochet. Asked me if I would do a commission. I'm not charging her. I refuse to accept money from her for this project. It will be a gift from me because she gave me the gift of being able to do this. Was patient and taught me, even though she normally didn't, especially at that time, she would have told you, oh, I don't want to have to teach someone else's kid to do something like that. She was just brutally honest. But she's also one of the kindest and most generous and caring people I've ever met. And we lived with her actually at the time that she taught me to crochet. She gave us a place to stay while my mom was trying to get back on her feet. So I won't accept payment for this project. You've suffered from them since you were 2, which it's like, I think about being a mom and having a baby who's going through that and how heartbreaking it would be and hard as a parent. And, you know, you were the one experiencing it, but it would also be really hard on your folks. And yeah. So this project, I can't remember if I decided to do this probably like to see if like maybe I could just make this, take this design and sort of like make it bigger. I mean, we could do that. I have to start this, the life-size Gengar over again. Yeah, see, once I'm sewing it on, it is starting to take the correct shape. This pattern calls for sewing felt pieces, cut out felt pieces onto the doll. I haven't decided yet whether I'll do that or needle felt. And I can already hear Chimera saying needle felt. And that's easy for you to say, Chimera, wherever you are right now, probably working, maybe. I could probably manage to go along a little bit longer today into the afternoon, considering I didn't go live till almost noon today. How much time have we spent? We've been live for 3 hours. I also could really use a cat nap. Not sleep enough last night. You got your butt coin boost. Also, we have the drop game here, and if you land for 95.95. Also, I can't wait to show everybody your thing you put in show and tell on Monday. Rack Whack, it's so cute. Out of curiosity, are you using a pattern for that? And if so, whose pattern are you using? You've made more progress on it today. And what a cute idea, because, you know, like, I mean, you can say what it is if you want to, but I don't want to ruin it before Monday unless you'd like to talk about what it is. And then in that case, go for it. Ooh, 77.91. This is the pattern you're using. You're following the YouTube tutorial. You're freehanding the colors, details, and part of the hair. Oh, cute. Very adorable. I may or may not be in the middle of a secret project. I can show you part of it. And crazy enough, I'm trying to use a 2.0 millimeter hook. Yeah, I had no idea, Prefect. like, I knew that YouTube was a thing, and I knew that there were people who made, like, YouTube videos. But when my husband downloaded Fortnite, and then I was, like, looking for, like, help with quests and stuff, I had no idea that there were people making, like, any kind of live content, really, like, on YouTube, and I didn't know what Twitch was. And so it's ironic to me that I found the crafting stuff over here, and that's where things really took off for me. So awesome. Is that so? That's gonna go on top of your cake. Quack is getting married. I mean, it's okay. It's like as long as you're okay with that, I'm okay with just saying what it is. It's so cute. It's such a cute idea. Yeah, we'll look at it on Monday. We'll all get to ooh and ah over it then as well. I'm so happy for you. You have faced some serious adversity over the last, few years here and there with some like, just personal, just a lot of things on your plate. And then, you had the injury and you made it through all of that and you stuck with school and you persisted. And I know there's been some other stuff as of late that's kind of tough. So all my love to you and your fiance, and I'm excited for you, and you deserve all the happiness. It's hard. Sometimes life throws a lot at you. But I really hope that you are able to just enjoy yourself with your families and celebrate each other and have, your wedding go off without a hitch. Planning a wedding, even if you're not doing a really big, extravagant or complicated one, it's a lot. And most especially if you're like really trying not to like overdo it cost-wise, but you still want to provide a nice party and have great memories with your people. And that's really what matters. And I know you know that, but it can still be hard. It's like, maybe, especially if you have any family that like don't get along, life is never easy, but you've chosen not to let it defeat you and get you down. Exactly. And I'm so happy that you have each other. And I know that's a big part of it. And like, again, like I said, you deserve that happiness. You've thrifted and DIY'd most of your decor and it's been fun. I'm super glad you're enjoying that part of it. I would probably stress over those choices for no good reason. Partly because like, even though I love making things with my hands and I'm like a creative person, I feel like with some things with like design or decoration, I struggle because I'm like, like I could make you something and then you can decide where to put it. I don't like figuring out where to put the things. But my husband would probably try to correct me, and many of you who are so sweet and kind would be like, no, that's all in your head. You do a great job. And it's not that I'm worried that somebody's going to be like, wow, she really biffed it this time. It's more like, I feel like sometimes people have this expectation of you when you are like a creative that like you're going to be good at and or interested in like every kind of thing that has to do with like aesthetics and stuff. Thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate that. That's very kind. We love our lurkers. We can't always participate actively in chat, but lurking is very helpful. All right, the tail is sewn on. What do you know? I take everything I said, everything bad I said about a WIP wheel back. It's been fun to have this excuse to get some of these projects out. I've actually already gone through, and this wheel represents things I have an interest in finishing. The stuff that I can tell is just like not ever going to like really serve a purpose or anything, I've just done away with it. Or if it seemed like it was going to be too hard, figured out why your prints were failing. Wrong temperature. Okay. So now we have to do these spikes. There are some details for the face, but first is the spike. On the back. Okay. It says, use 10 sewing pins to create a straight vertical line along the center of Gengar's back. You went to a frog party just before New Year's Eve at your local yarn store. You have an Afghan that you had in timeout for about 4 years. You just decided to frog it because the pattern just wouldn't work out. It actually felt really good to remove it from your WIP list. Yep. Huh? Shadows of Water, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Miku, I don't know what that is. I haven't played Fort in a minute. It's been like maybe about a week or so. Is that something new in Fortnite? I was about right. I was like, well, maybe right here is where I'm supposed to insert the hook. I don't know who that is. I don't know. I don't know what character that is. Is it from like probably an anime or something? I still don't know what that means, Shimmer. Yeah, I mean, I know some, like, look, I used to watch Speed Racer and Sailor Moon, and my college friend was like, Ranma 1/2, let's watch that. Like, I know some old school anime. They are an animated voiced musical act. It's basically a Japanese voice bank for people to make songs from. Okay. I will take your word for it. Then chain 3 in the next stitch of your line. Treble crochet. Then slip stitch. This is really hard to do. I understand why they did it this way. Treble crochet. Treble crochet and then slip stitching into the same stitch is hard. 1, 2, 3. And then you go into the next one. That slip stitch after the treble crochet is really difficult. 1, 2, it could be the hook I'm using. 3. She's like J-pop AI music artist, sort of. There are several Vocaloid characters that people choose from. It isn't AI, but an actual word bank for people to choose from. Very sophisticated for coming out when it did. Come on. Oh, I see. It kind of makes like this like bumpy sort of ruffly thing. Am I doing this wrong? How many bumps does this person end up with? I am. Wait. Hi, baby. How was your day? I am doing something incorrectly here. How was your day? Yeah. Can I get a hug? Oh, baby. How was your day? Was it good?
Yeah.
Why?
Nobody.
I'm sorry. You're welcome. I love sharing with you.
Oh,
Rackwack says, hi, Moni.
oh, hi, Rack Quack.
Rackwack.
I like fighting.
Cheers. My husband came home last night and he just chucked a king-size Reese's peanut butter cups down the staircase into my office. I was like, I love you too. Hi. How was your day? Why? All right, hold on. You guys, I'll be right back.
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
Wow. Wow. Oh no. I've been rickrolled. You rickrolled me. We're no strangers to no. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I don't know why I turned into like a cross between Michael McDonald and Tom Waits. I'm sorry, I'm woefully, no, I haven't. Woefully undereducated. Oh my God, she just smeared her hand that has like pumpkin pie filling all over my face. You're a mess. I break your stream. She says, I break your stream. It's you, you're a witch, dude. Fully chaotic evil. Yes, I do know that you want me to play scrims with you, but I don't think I'm good enough for that. People up here. Oh! Guns out, y'all. Yeah! Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh!
hun. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? Is the question. And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. Oh no.
Yes. Chair dancing. My legs hurt so bad from all the squats. I love you, May. Thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. Here, I'll do my best impression of the like underpass. You know, the highway underpass dancing. You earned it.
Me versus the last person.
Yeah. 9.4.
Yeah, good. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! All right. Lego explosion. Nothing unusual. Everything is fine. This is fine. Not distracting at all. All right. You ready? Maybe we don't need this to be such a large piece of tape. Thank you for the sub!
This is what a normal piece of pizza is supposed to look. Look at that abomination.
Get out of the way!
It's an abomination.
They're trying to watch me suffer! And I would be
All right, you know what? We can have this conversation
here, left to my own devices.
Oops, she did it again. She forgot to unmute, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby.
My son reached over and turned my microphone off on the microphone, and I forgot. Thank you, Rackwack. I was saying, let's raid out. I'm gonna go and lay down for a little bit, and then after dinner tonight, I might be able to come back on and do some work on the blanket, but I gotta help my kids with, you know, getting all their stuff put away. And I was gonna say, like, we can read Cosmoverse. I don't know if we've ever readed Cos. So that's where we're going. This is a mature audiences channel. Heads up, a mature audiences channel. That doesn't mean you have to act like a mature person. It means if you're under 18, please, there's lots of other channels you could go and check out. Thank you for coming with me on the raid to get 250 poultry points if you come with us on a raid. You guys are amazing. Thank you to these people. I'm so thankful for our paid pledges, for our fourth wall members. That additional support helps me to continue doing this full-time for a living. And that is super, super helpful. So thank you kindly. I really do appreciate it. And also, there's all of this good stuff. All of these peoples who came and showed love to the channel today. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. If I could get those credits to work automatically like they're supposed to, that'd be awesome. There they go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all this support. I really appreciate it. Grab those raid calls and please, 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 pretty please, do something nice for yourself between now and the next time that I see you. Self-care is super important and you are worth it. Look at all those names for subscribers and resubs. Thank you for all that amazing support for the channel today. And I appreciate you guys. Mods, thank you for everything you do for us. I love you guys. I almost typed mold love. Bye, everyone. I'll see you over there.